Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of ATS Showcases, and today I am here in Rock Springs and we're heading up to Riverton. Decided to go down in this area of the map, and you can kind of tell by, well, the map itself. I've been driving around a bit, and if you couldn't tell by the skin on this Mack Anthem, I have completed the Cruising Wyoming event so I could do this video for you guys, and I just have to say, and I guess we're going inside, hit the wrong button, but that's fine. I also got the little plushie here, the little dinosaur, for going to or from, doesn't matter how you do it, to Gillette. That's if you take a delivery to or from Gillette using the external contracts, you'll get that little plushie as well. So that's kind of cool. But what I wanted to say is, well, I guess we can go inside now and get going, because all I was going to say is whenever it came to the Cruising Wyoming event, the map is truly stunning. And I guess we have to spin around here. I can't go out that way. I guess we can, but I want to go around. So let's try and figure out a decent way to get out of here. I guess we'll just go around the little complex here. That will work. So hopefully everyone is doing well. I certainly am. Just enjoying doing some trucking. Like I was saying, I've been a little busy kind of finishing the event. I guess I could have done more episodes on it. We got lots of time, but I honestly wanted just to get it done, so then we can obviously I could use it on the skin, because I really wanted to do that, and put the few things in the truck to make sure it gets done. And you know what, it's just then out of the way, so then I can focus on some other things when it comes to ATS, ETS2, and other games, because of course I have plans to be doing a few of the other racing games and stuff, and I've been able to pick up another game which will be coming into the rotation every here and there. I want to do more Snow Runner. I've got lots of stuff I want to do. It's just a matter of making it or fitting it in. Obviously I was going to start doing a little bit more variety of stuff before Wyoming came, but of course with Wyoming's drop, I really wanted to make sure that was prioritized, because, well, Wyoming is just nice to have here in ATS, and I wanted to make sure that everything is, well, okay. There was a bump there, something I hit, but it just scraped. I don't know what it was. Something kind of went lurch there and did not like it, but it seems like we're all fine. Though let's make a left out of here and get rolling. Kind of what I was touching on earlier when I was doing the Cruising Wyoming event, just some of the areas are truly stunning, and of course doing that little drive-through with the Ford Raptor mod that actually works and has engine noise, that also was nice just to see some areas there. And of course I'll be doing more just deliveries going around like that, but I have to say, when I was doing my little deliveries, it gave me a lot of ideas for different deliveries and places to go, and I think this was definitely one that I wanted to start out with, and that's why we are doing it. And I am speeding a bit, big shock there, so we'll just kind of let her coast down. But it's just, the scenery around here is amazing. It's truly stunning to have just these little, I guess you could say almost these little settlements here and there, and all of these little details when it comes to the DLC. It's just really nice to have, and huge props to SCSoft for a great job, and I am so happy for, well, how Wyoming turned out. And of course when it comes to Texas, I guess we can go here. I'll be patient. He's turning, they're kind of waiting, so we're going. Thank you. So I have to say, I'm really looking forward to Texas. That is one that, once we've seen how, well, of course, Colorado, Wyoming, even Idaho for that matter, how the detail on that has turned out. Imagine what it will be like whenever Texas comes. It'll be absolutely stunning, and I mean, it is a big DLC. It's a big state, and it's going to be definitely interesting how SCS software interprets that much space, and how many towns we'll have. That'll be also interesting to know. I've had a little bit of busy time outside of course, doing all this, like all the trucking and stuff. I've been quite busy, different stuff happening in life, and so unfortunately I wanted to do a bit of a convoy, or even a possible convoy live stream, but that hasn't been in the books right now, and honestly I'm not 100% sure when that will be out. Depends on how my schedule turns out to be, hopefully very, very soon. I know since the convoy situation has come in, I really haven't done a ton of the convoys. I know I've done a few with you guys, and it's been amazing, and I know I've always said I wanted to do more, but it's just a matter of, it sounds like there's a train going through over there. There is, but at least we're going straight, so we don't have to deal with it, at least right here. But back to what I was saying. Oh, discovered a recruitment agency. Man, the game does not want me to finish what I was saying. What I was going to say is that when it comes to the convoys, I really do want to have one soon. So keep an eye out either on the Discord channel if you're part of that, or Discord server, I guess channel, whatever, same diff. Keep an eye out there, and also here on the channel. I will let you guys know as soon as I have any form of update when it comes to what is happening with the convoys, because I do want to have more of them, and especially here with Wyoming, that would be really nice to have. But it's just a matter of, do I have time? Because Prime can be busy sometimes. And look at that line of traffic behind us. Actually, it's not that bad. It's not that bad indeed. So let's see, should we stay in this lane? We'll just stay in this lane, that's fine. If we have to get over, I guess we'll fudge it later. But it's been a while since I've been in the Mack Anthem. It's been quite a while, so that's why I decided to put it on put the specialty skin on this truck. It's actually it's right at the top of my truck list for this save, so it's been a while since I've driven it, and it hasn't been used too much, so decided to give it another go here. And yeah, it's just nice to cycle around some of the trucks. I know with the launch of the International LT, I've been using that for the last few episodes, and of course it's ultimately, it depends on your point of view. A lot of people are kind of feeling that it's basically just another Freightliner Cascadia. I don't blame you. That's the style of trucks ultimately. It's just like in when it comes to cars and various personal vehicles, you see often many different brands following certain trends, and it's just the way it is with trucks as well. So that's why a lot of the new gen stuff, it looks like that, or at least the newer styles, because it's more fuel efficient. They're less bulky, a little bit more streamlined, and well, it just turns out better for both the Enterprise and, well, just the general style as well. So it's the way it is, but it is nice to kind of cycle around in some of these various trucks and just explore a little bit, explore different options. I gotta get over here. Is that guy gonna be nice? Oh, you serious, dude? What do you do? Okay, I'm cutting you off then. You either had to speed up or slow down. Not do that. My word, the AI somehow SCS software has been able to capture the complete essence of real drivers in real life. So many people do that, and it drives me nuts. But I guess it's the way it is. And please don't be offended if you realize you are that kind of driver. But honestly, I don't know. If I think we all have different driving habits that annoy each other. So I think it's one of those things that you just kind of have to move on and just hope that no one crashes, because that's not fun. But let's just say this area here, I know it's just kind of, Wyoming is interesting, and I think that's why a lot of people say, you know, it's maybe not the same viewing wise as Colorado, but I think also when it comes to in perspective of what kind of landscapes are in Wyoming, I have to say that I think it's the best that, or ultimately the quality of Wyoming is probably slightly even higher than Colorado, and I know there's going to be some mixed feelings on that. That's mine. I've just noticed the small details, not necessarily the evident ones. It's those small details in the different towns, the cities, whatever, on the roads, just the landscape itself. It's hard because Wyoming is a little bit more, I guess you could say, plains oriented. It doesn't have well, I mean, it does have some pretty good rock faces in various areas, but in general, it's not maybe the most, I guess you could say, visually grabbing in across the whole state. So it's one of those interesting things that the DLC, I think they did a great job at trying to capture, like, for example, like the rivers and stuff. I wanted to go to this, so I had control. Just those little details there, you don't always get in, of course, the original DLCs, you just don't. Oh, that, man, this thing has really good brakes. I was not expecting that, so why don't we fling around here. Luckily, this trailer does not cut in too much, so I could do a pretty nice looking corner like that. The only thing with Mack Anthem that I've always found a little annoying is how wide out the mirrors are. So when you're sitting back, and I don't want to go back too far so I can at least read somewhat-ish the stuff on the dash. Now, that probably doesn't help because of the way my or how small my monitor is in comparison to how far away I am. But even still, just having the mirror out there, I mean, I want to keep the views kind of realistic and not have like 180 or whatever max view aspect ratio, whatever, for the field of view. That's it. That's what it is. I don't want to have that kind of thing inside the truck so I can see the mirrors at all times. It's just not realistic, and it doesn't look very good on, well, for me or for you guys as well. So I just kind of have to bite the dust there and just move my arm that little bit and push my mouse to the side. Oh, the life. So dramatic, but it's just fine. I'm just joking. It's all joking aside. It is kind of just a little interesting considering most trucks I can kind of set the normal view around 82% field of view, which I find is actually a pretty good field of view, and I know some of you have actually agreed with that. It honestly just depends on what you feel like, but that's what I found works generally well across all the trucks. So I believe that's actually what I'm running here in the Mack Anthem. Normally I at least see the majority of the mirror, so I have some form of reference without having to move the camera, because the other thing with moving the camera is that because I don't have any form of joystick that does it, or of course no head tracking, it's very sharp movements, and sometimes it gets annoying. I know when I'm watching it back, no, maybe not all of you care, but I do sometimes care about having the sharp movements and constantly moving the mouse back and forth. It's just not always that nice to watch. So I try to at least keep the mirror in view so I don't have to move the view as much. And if I'm going to move the view, again, going up a hill in the thing, it's not going to go to the cinematic. I'm learning my lessons. There we go. It can do exterior view though. I'm learning my lessons, people. You guys are teaching me. I am listening. I know there's been a few episodes where cinematic camera in quotations won't work, but it's actually just because I'm going up in between basically two cliffs, or, and I am really speeding here, or I am just going on a bridge that doesn't support it. So you know what? That's fine. We're gonna just move on. I'm learning my lessons, and we're gonna just kind of. I'll keep that in mind, because I really don't want to keep saying that it's not working, but it's actually just because I completely forgot what you guys told me. So why don't we make a right-hand turn? Oh, a little bit of an escape ramp. That's kind of nice. I know I've done a couple of these, and the other thing is that for those who maybe didn't see the video I did with the Ford Raptor, I know I hit a roundabout. Not actually hit it, but I went into the roundabout. And I was kind of shocked. Well, I knew that it was coming, but I didn't realize that there were multiple, because then when I was doing the completing the different deliveries, the short deliveries for the event, I hit a couple more, and so that's also very interesting. And so just heads up, there's actually quite a few roundabouts now in Wyoming, and that's going to be now the first few, I guess, in ATS. I don't believe there's any in some of the other states. Pretty sure it's just here in Wyoming. And it's quite nice actually to have, because they do exist in North America. Maybe not as common as, well, of course in Europe it's basically every intersection. But it is kind of nice to have them in ATS, because it is, well, realistic for certain areas in North America, and they do exist. So it's nice to have those little details. And I was disappointed though, and I still a little bit am, that I couldn't take my Ford Raptor on some of those walking paths. I'll tell you, I really wanted to. I really did want to, and unfortunately just couldn't make it go. I know some of the DLCs actually have the hidden roads and certain things that you can actually drive your truck on or pass certain barriers. So if you know of that in Wyoming, I'm trying to look around, and of course I'll let you guys know if I find any, but I haven't been able to spot any that work. They all have some form of blockade on them, which is a little bit annoying, because I would like to be able to, well, just try these different areas, do these shortcuts, especially in the Raptor, and just give it a try. It doesn't hurt, does it? And it'd be just nice to, well, just go on these hidden routes. It's just kind of always a cool little game to do. But it looks like we're in Riverton now, and we sure are. I guess I should have really looked at the map a little bit earlier, but it's fine. We're here. It only takes till we're in the intersection here for me to actually realize that we're here, which I guess, oh well, it's been a day. It's been a day, my friends. So that's why maybe, for those who are watching to the end, maybe that's why at points my commentary was kind of looping back on itself or whatever. It's been a day. But I wanted to do this, and I actually kind of needed to for the sake of a mental break and get my mind off of other stuff. So yeah, it is definitely nice to be able to do this, and it's a good outlet in a sense for me. To just, like I said, take my mind off of just all the other stuff that happens in a day of prime. And yeah, I guess we got to stop here. And I think we're going to be actually making a left-hand turn to actually turn into our delivery point. So I'll try and get into the other lane here. I mean, I could start turning over, but I won't. I've got plenty of room up here, so I think we'll be fine. I'll probably beat that Volvo off the line. Probably, maybe, hopefully. Not sure if the cop gets a move on. Maybe I will. But yeah. Be nice, because I want to, or it's either I'll just fall in behind him. We'll see. Oh, don't want to hit the cop. That'd be a good idea. Don't know why I started accelerating there. Man, this is a long light. I'm not going to say that and then it will go green, but my word. Is it even working? I think so. Was. Oh, there we go. Am I going to pull the Volvo off the line here? Oh, promising. It's promising. Yep, we are. So we're just going to have to kind of speed a little bit here to get in front of him so we can get over, which is going to be a little bit more difficult than it appears. Come on, come on. Okay, we're going to start indicating. Beautiful stuff. Mack power for the win. So it looks like we need to be going in there, and I like to use this actual turning thing, or the center divide. In Canada, often they actually have little turning arrows in it, so, and considering it does have the dotted yellow line, oh, there's actually a gate here, well, that's kind of annoying. Considering it had the dotted yellow line, I'm going to assume that we're allowed to turn in there. It shouldn't be any different than what it is here in Canada, so when it comes to that stuff. And there's the parking zone. It's pretty hard to see from the interior view, but let's spin this big beast around here. It's not really that, well, I guess it is kind of a beast. I got bison on the side. Close enough to a beast. Maybe not Mr. Beast, but whatever. I don't think I'm going to make this yet, to be honest with you, because it looks like, just for reference sake, oh, it may be close. No, there's no way. There's no way. So I'm just going to kind of, I'm going to just get this over a bit, and then I got to just get this up and over into the corner more, and then go like that, and then try my best to get this thing swung around, at least so then I can finish it off not blindsided. That is a little, that was a weird shot. Okay, here we go. We got potential. I don't like these blindside reverses. I really don't. And I try not to cheat, but I actually got that, I have to say, pretty bang on. My word, I may have just done it. I think I just did. We're getting close, at least. Oh, here's that side. Oh, did I hit something? No, I didn't. It was just the wheel doing something weird. So let's finish this off semi-strong. I mean, it's going to be as close as it will need to be. It should be fine. There we go! Beautiful stuff. That actually was not a bad reverse at all. So let's just get stuff kind of stop and beeping. I might as well turn off the... Oh, that was the horn. I guess it horn and turned off itself. My clumsy thumbs hit multiple buttons at the same time. But besides that, thank you guys so much for watching. What a nice delivery. Just coming up through Wyoming. It's just nice to explore some of the other parts of the map. And of course, I'll be doing more ATS 2 and stuff like that will be coming back now very, very shortly. Once the whole Wyoming, I guess you could say, craze is over with. And it's nice to be back in the Mack Anthem as well. If you have any other recommendations for trucks, combos, deliveries, whatever you want to say, let me know in the comments below. It's always nice to hear from you guys. And besides that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.